Hi, it's Malcolm from Aquaspray. This is the video that could make or break this repair job. I'm going to try and remove the plastic casing without damaging anything underneath that is vital to the motor. If you haven't seen it already, go back and have a look throughout the playlist of the burnt machine. Like and subscribe, thumbs up, all that. And wish me luck for this one. So a little bit of a taller camera angle on this one, so wish me luck with this. There's no easy way to do it apart from literally break it. What I could do with trying to do is salvage the screws. We are going to need them a bit later on. The screws look really good. So bizarre. So looking down here, hopefully it's sort of focused. The capacitor looks like it's in one solid lump and the plastic's just melted around it. And the cable actually looks quite good as well. So let's continue, try and get this off. What I'm trying to do is make sure that I don't damage any of the wires underneath, because it's alright trying to do this, but if you damage something underneath, it's not going to be any good for the machine. This is the sort of thing that I was sort of afraid of. Hopefully it's in the frame. This cable here is actually got melted. Oh, it's not too bad actually, it's coming out. But if that was melted into the plastic and plastic was surrounding it, you'd end up damaging that cable. And then that'll be no good. So this lump here is the actual, that's like a rubber buffer to hold the capacitor in place when it's in transit. I can't believe how tough this is. There's an actual sticker saying what it is, the Kranzle sticker here, that's still visible, which is a good sign. But if it's not damaged that sticker and it's just melted it, then we should be okay. Just gotta make sure I don't damage this cable. This little rubber buffer is almost untouched. Perfect, still got the sticky on it. So that is a really good sign. The cable, with the cable not being burnt, that's a really good sign too. We will test this capacitor later on. Take me ages to get this off, but it'll be worth it in the end. So I was trying not to do that, but I've just damaged that cable just when I prised it up a little bit, but that can be cut back easy enough, so I'm not too worried about that one. I'll obviously make it safe as soon as I can. There's a switch, and that's definitely going to need replacing. The main thing is if the wires are okay. Oh, so perfect. Perfect. So if you're ever doing anything electrical and you're going to disconnect all the wires without knowing which one they are, take a picture of it and you'll always have a diagram. So now I know that which way that all these wires go. But if there's anything good about this bit, is these wires are not melted. This almost certainly will be a good machine by the end. Right. There it is. That's the capacitor out. I probably just need that screw. And cables were already just marked where I hit the screwdriver, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to now just get this screw out. Whew. Right, let me tidy this up, get the motor, I'll just debrief everything. So I'm just going to test this capacitor now. If you can see it, hopefully. I'm on the capacitor testings, there's a nanofarad. This is the capacitor. I can't get this off. It's almost like solid to it, but if I stick a screwdriver in and pierce this plastic, it's going to be knackered. So although I'm going to just have to cut that wire back where I nicked it. Look at that, 39.7. I hope you can see it, but that capacitor's perfect. That'll work perfectly. Haha, nice. So we know the capacitor tested okay, even though it's got the plastic on it. You know, it's still going to work that. I did test the cable a short while ago, and although it might be just because it's dirty, I was getting a high resistance on the cables, which could indicate something wrong. It could be literally just the plug, and I could cut it off and change it. But it's going to look a lot better with a brand spanking new one. You know, at the end of the day, this is potentially dangerous if something was to go wrong inside here. So there's more benefits to changing the cable for a new one than keeping the old one. So I'm going to advise to try and change the cable. Apart from that, it's going to need a switch, a cable. I'm going to advise to change the oil plug. The sight glass needs changing. Apart from that, and the cabinet, everything else looks absolutely perfect. Now I've cleaned the motor up, so the motor's spotless. I can't really think that anything else is going to need doing. The valves look good, the seals look good, the pump looks good, and if that motor runs, then we're going to have a really good machine, and it's going to cost next to nothing. You know, a switch, a cable. You know, ideally, if we can, I'm going to try and get the pressure gauge to be replaced, but of course it doesn't need to be as such. So see you in the next one, and hopefully it works. Find out if it goes bang or not.